Hi, it's Jen from Dizzy Quilter here. I've got my Island Batik Ambassador box for 2020. I'm so excited that I made the cut. We switched from 50 ambassadors to 25 this year. But I have my box and I'm ready to unbox it, so I thought I'd share. And it's 28 pounds this year. See? And this isn't everything in it. All right, I'm just gonna open it up and I'll show you everything, and you can see close-ups and information on my blog when this video posts. It's actually Christmas Eve today, but I don't get to post the video until January 30th or 31st. You'll know because it's today. So first we have Let Down For You. It's a surprise bundle, and I think that is, I have all of my information here. Something that I can share in the spring. I've got a piece of rayon yardage called Rosy Posy, 2 yards. I love their rayon. I wish I knew how to sew garments and could make something that didn't look ridiculous with them. There is the Fall 2019 collection. I have Primo, which I can tell you is designed by Ebony Love of Lovebug Studios. Ebony is a master with die cutting machines. But I've got a ½ yard cut of each one. So I've got this great turquoise with dots, a marbled yellow with some swirlies. Look at these, they're so pretty. And I think, I don't know, I have a list of when I'm going to be working with this one too. Look at how saturated these colors are. This is going to make a beautiful quilt. And it's a huge collection. Look at those. All right, I'm going to switch it around my finger so I can see a bigger piece. I like these little triangles. They come in a lot of colors, it looks like. Oh, raspberry's my favorite lately. All right, so this is going to be fun to work with. So that's Primo by Ebony Love, which they'll start shipping to shops in April. I've got 6 yards of a neutral yardage called Egg White. This is a new one to me. This is pretty. It's got little dots in a swirly pattern. And they're blue and yellow. They're really nice. Oh, another surprise. Okay, so let's see. Pre-cuts are they're the most fun for me. This is a rainbow Cascadia, which is designed by Claudia Field. I've seen some of her quilts. They are incredible. They're going to be shipping to stores in May. And we'll see these in May also. They'll be in a blog hop. But look at those pretty colors. And to go with it, I've got 2 yards of Marble Leprechaun and 2 yards of Aubergine. That's going to be a stunner. Ugh. Let's see, what else do we have? We have Ancient Etchings, which I think is the one by Ebony. No, my mistake. Ancient Etchings is Jackie of Canton Village Quiltworks. You'll have to forgive me, Jackie. I'm not sure how to say your last name. Another rainbow. Somebody read my note. But look at all these. And this is a strip pack, which is 2.5 inch strip by width of fabric, similar to a jelly roll, or the same as a jelly roll, just not rolled into a ball. I also have 2 yards of this beautiful orange, which is called large netting in nasturtium, and 2 yards of leprechaun. Leprechaun is a big color this year, huh? Excellent. This one is more of a, not as marbly as the other one. This is more of a, like a hand dye. So Ancient Etchings, they also, they're shipping in January and February. Oh, let's see, what else? We have a Batik Foundations bundle. Now, Island Batik's Batik Foundations are always available. So I have 12 half-yard cuts that'll coordinate with the other pieces that I got. So there's some solids. So I've only seen the solids in the black and white and gray so far. There's a purple. Let me see what I can take this ribbon off. Sometimes I leave the ribbons on forever. So there's a purple. This one's called Amethyst. Then we have turquoise and pink and orange. They're really bright. All right, what else do we have? We have this round petal floral in Cantal. I'm not familiar with that color name. Periwinkle dots. Large netting in sand. Bubbles in Sahara. It's a good neutral one. Ooh, a half yard of watermelon. A half yard of parakeet. Grass. And ivy. I really like the dye pattern on this one. Can you see that? So swishy. Okay. Now, good Lord, there's just more and more fabric in here. There's also 2 yards of a light and 2 yards of a dark coordinating fabric to go with my fall 2019 happy hour. Oh, okay. I think this is meant to go with the Ebony Love Primo. So I've got this nice dark blue swirly, yeah, so navy swirls and triangles in straw. So those go with the half yard cuts. That'll be a good background. All right, so the last piece of fabric that I have are these. We get these every year in our boxes, and I've been giving some of them away. It's easier to stop hoarding fabric when you've been getting big boxes of it twice a year for years. But they're strip sets, and they're usually, I think, 4 or 5. It looks like 4 pieces of fabric that are 5 inches by width of fabric. And they're fun to, if you like scrappy quilting, which is my favorite, they're great. And this is lots of reds, and they're all different. I suspect what happens is they're discontinued prints or ends of bolts or something. I cannot break the plastic. There we go. All right, and these ones are all purples. So let me send out giveaways and include the red ones, but keep the purples. Okay, last Island Batik thing in my box is a rayon scarf, and we get these every year. Pretty soon I'm going to have enough to make a scrappy rayon quilt. That's actually what I should do with the rayon, is I should just quilt it, because that's what I know, and then wash it and see how it behaves. But another pretty one to add to my collection. And some Island Batik buttons. Okay, so now we come to our sponsors, and I have 2 battings from Hobbes. I have a king size cotton batting, and Hobbes is great stuff. I use a lot of it on my long arm. So that one was cotton, which is actually, Yeah, the cotton is an 80-20 poly blend, which is good because the poly gives it a little bit of loft. It's not quite as dense as like your Warm and Natural, but it's still your mostly cotton. It wears really well. It has a great drape. And this one is king size cotton with a scrim binding. And I don't know if I've used, it looks familiar. I can't keep track of all the ones that I've used. They send us so many every year. My security alarm. Toby. They send us a lot, and I've tried a lot of them. I've never been disappointed with the Hobbes product. So we also have a new sponsor this year. We have Schmetz, which is great because they sent us needles. I've got a pack of Microtex needles, which are chrome. I've got a pack of super non-stick needles, which is great because we work with AccuQuilt, and a lot of their things need to be used with fusible, so the non-stick needles will be helpful. There's another pack of, there's 2 packs of Microtex sharps and 2 packs of the non-stick needles. That's awesome. I wonder if they make long arm needles. I'll have to ask. I've got a color code chart for needles. I'll make sure, oh, that's terrible. I'll make sure that I get it posted on my website. Oh, here, easier to see. And a pocket guide to needles. I have to be honest, my usual system with needles is the one in my hand or in my machine is the one for me. I do know there's a lot of things about needle hole sizes, but when I found the needles that work on my long arm, I stopped looking at other needles. Okay, and we've got 2 Aurifil, they're called color builders. I haven't seen these yet. I've got Tuscany orange. Ooh. Which are 3 colors of orange. And these are big spools. So I just quilted yesterday a big quilt. I think it was almost 80 inches square with one of these in a pretty dense pattern, and half of the spool, it only used about half of the spool. So there is quite a bit of thread on these spools. I also got a color builder in Sardinia pink, and it's the same, it's dark, medium, light. Those are really pretty colors. And I have, last but not least, I received a package from AccuQuilt a couple weeks ago. Of course, I opened that right away. This is a glorified 9 patch, and I'll be making a quilt with this. I'm not sure, let's see. Doesn't say it right here. I'll be making a quilt with the glorified 9 patch pretty soon. So that's it. That's my ambassador box. If you want to see close-ups and a little look into the plans that we have for this year, you can find it on my blog at www.dizzyquilter.com. Thanks for watching, and now I'm going to go open the surprise bundles that I can't share. So thanks. See you later.